Good morning. This is Black Crow walking from Australia, and I'm bringing you a Course of Love by Mari Perron. We're up to chapter 13, which is about observation and experience. And one of the things that they've asked us to do is become aware of spirit and to allow this awareness to abide within you. If you feel resistance to attempting this exercise, remember that you already know that you are more than your body, and ask yourself if it makes sense to not do all you can to become aware of the more you know you are. So basically, they're asking you to see the spirit of love in everyone as you look around the world, and maybe in everything too, because the trees and water and everything has the spirit of love in it. Anything with energy has love in it. So we're up to chapter 13, verse 8, and I shall continue from there. While you will not realize it at first because you have no experience, but only memory of feeling yourself in such a way, you will eventually realize that the memories you recall of the spirit of others include memories that are your own, memories that are of your own self. For no spirit exists that is not part of you, or you of it. If you find yourself distracted by these memories, do not push them aside as interruptions in your day. But know that anything that distracts you from the little self you think you are is worth the minute you would give to its contemplation. What further objections can you have? For here we ask you not to follow any instructions other than that of your own self. We invite the return of what you know, and let your real self guide you gently back to where you want to be and already are in truth. Your ego will strongly resist your attempts to listen to your heart and will call this every kind of foolishness, a waste of time that could be spent on better things, yet time is not required, nor is money or the use of any other thing you value. And there is not even the slightest chance of being made to look foolish by what you are asked to do. Might some of your preconceived notions of others and yourself be shattered? Might some of your preconceived notions of yourself and others be shattered? Oh yes, and rightly so. Gladly will you let them go, and if you trust yourself, all the evidence against your brother that you have stored up in your lifetime will be let go as well. It's pretty powerful stuff. It's asking you to love. It's asking you to return to love. It's asking you to see everything as love, every single thing as love. And if you can do this, you will see the spirit of love in everything. You may have preconceived or past memories of the way you thought someone was. Let it go today. Let it all go. And come back to seeing everything as the spirit of love. Each of you will initially find it difficult to accept the innocence and sinlessness of others and yourself, for your memory will contain no hint of past misdeeds, errors. For your memory will contain no hint of past misdeeds, errors, or mistakes if you love them. If you come to the spirit of love and see the spirit of love in everything, your memory will release all those judgments that you've been holding on to forever. So no one will have levelled any hurts on you or anyone else. No reason for guilt will exist within this memory. No shame or fear is here, and no grievance of any kind, for here forgiveness is already accomplished. And when memory of forgiveness returns to you, can memory of your father or your own self be far behind? So what objections do you have in letting go of the memories of being hurt, of judging others for their behaviour? We invite you to return to what you know. And that's an interesting invitation, isn't it? Because we layer what we know by all these experiences, these negative experiences. And we cover up the truth that every single person is love. They're not their personalities, they're not behaviours, they're not the way they present to the world. It's just what they're doing to grow, to learn, to evolve. And it's none of our business. What our business is ourself and our memories of how we behaved towards that person, how we behave when we think of that person, what happens in your body. What are the body memories that come up for you when you think of that person? Can you let them go by simply being one that chooses to see the spirit of love in everything? And it's an invitation today, darlings. It's an invitation to let go of every kind of foolishness and waste of time on memories that hurt you. There are other things to value. And when you can see everyone as the spirit of love and you look around yourself and you see excuse me, beyond the personality that's presenting to the spirit of love underneath it. You look at everything as love. It's just beautiful. It's delicious. So today is an invitation. Become aware of the spirit. Become aware of spirit and allow this awareness to abide in you. That's all you're asked to do today. Become aware of the spirit of love in everything and abide in that. Let it abide within you, that spirit of love come forward as your truth, as the very essence of what you are born into. You came here as the spirit of love in form. And so did everybody else. And whether they have forgotten that or are asleep or unaware is not our business. Our business is just to recognize the spirit of love in everything. We have memories that we overlay on everything. Memories of behaviour, memories of the way things were. And we see everything through those memories. And yet they're past. We have overlaid everything we see with a memory. And so I guess we're asking you today to Acknowledge those memories when they come up. Give them a little bit of attention and then just remind them that it's now and now and now and now the most precious moment. And in this precious moment, you are seeing the spirit of love, not the memory. You are seeing the spirit of love, of how things are presenting right now. What further objections can you have? Here we ask you to not follow any instructions other than that of your own self. We invite the return of what you know and let yourself guide you gently back to where you want to be and already are in truth. You already are the spirit of love. And letting the memories go will guide you back to the truth that you came in here with. And if your ego strongly resists the attempts to listen to your heart and will call this every situation foolish or a time waster, time is not required, money is not required to do any of this. There's not even the slightest chance of being made to look foolish as you look with love at those around you. Some of you may think that you're shattered by the memories that you hold. Some of you may think that other people are shattered. That that's the ego. And the evidence that is stored in your true, authentic self. Love cannot be shattered. Love has no needs. Love is fulfilled in itself. Love is complete in itself. And as you look at the spirit of love in everyone, you will not see needs. You will see completion, complete love that has no needs. Let all the guilt, shame and fear and grievances of any kind fade with the memories within you. Let them fade into love. Let them fade into the spirit of love that is here right now. For here forgiveness is already accomplished. And when memory of forgiveness returns to you, can memory of your Father and of your own self be far behind? So what does that mean? Forgiveness is love. Forgive yourself for holding yourself in those memories. Forgive yourself for holding resentment and pain and anger in memories against others and against yourself. When you can forgive yourself, you are complete because you've returned to love. Come back to the self-love that is always already been here. The spirit of love is within you. It is complete. It is not needy. It is complete. Come back, beloved. I love you. Bye for now.